Hi, I am Maureen Heberly. This is Biology 201 for Professor Lane's class. This is the sheep brain dissection. So I have the sheep brain out here, and I'm going to point out some of the parts of it. This is the occipital lobe, or I'm sorry, the frontal lobe. This is the central sulcus. This is the parietal lobe, and this is the occipital lobe. And under here, not easy to see the temporal lobes on each side. There are sulcus scattered throughout with the gyri. This is the left hemisphere, and this is the right hemisphere. This is the longitudinal fissure, or gyri, and again, the brainstem spinal cord. So on this side, these are the olfactory bulbs. Right here is the olfactory tract. Right here is the optic nerve. I'm sorry, my cat just got in here. Where was I? Okay. There is the optic at the middle of the X, the optic chiasma, and underneath that is the infundibulum. Let's see, down here is the oculomotor nerve. Under here, and underneath that is the cerebral peduncles. We have the pons, and we have the medulla oblongata, and again the spinal cord. The abducens nerve is in here, down here, and then the trigeminal nerve is right here in this area. I think that's all I had to mention on this one. The outside is going to be the gray matter, the cerebral cortex, and then underneath, when I cut it open, you can see more. The dura mater is going to be right inside the top here, and then underneath that will be the arachnoid mater, and then underneath that is the pia mater. So we are going to dissect the brain. Oh, it actually cut much easier than I expected. Okay, so right here we have the corpus callosum. Inside there, the lateral ventricle. Let me do this side, might be easier. I have the spinal cord, the medulla oblongata, the pons in the midbrain. Up in here is the fourth ventricle. The cerebral peduncle is down under here, and there. The pituitary gland is down here. The hypothalamus is this little tiny thing right here, the optic chiasm is in front of it. The olfactory bulb is up here, or down here. The corpus callosum, again, is up here. The lateral ventricle, we also do this in ultrasound, we always look for measure the size of the lateral ventricle. The thalamus is right in here with the third ventricle. The pineal gland is right in here. And then the transverse fissure goes right through here. The superior colculus is in here. The cerebellum is back here. And in here we can see the dura mater is under here. Then there's the arachnoid that lines underneath it. there's the pia mater that comes in and it kind of goes down into, it's like a fissure, but it's lower than the dura mater. And then there's the cerebral cortex, and then into the white matter. Let me see if there was anything else I'm supposed to mention. Oh, I was supposed to cut the spinal cord to look for the butterfly shape. I don't know if I did that right. Let's see. And then of course you can see the central canals that carry all the ventricles, and they carry this cerebral spinal fluid that goes into the continuation of the central canal that carries the fluid through the brain. We already did the thalamus and the hypothalamus. Okay, slice a cross section of the spinal cord. So we will do a cross section. Oh my god, this is so gross. And we note the butterfly shape of the gray matter and the dorsal and ventral roots on the outside of the spinal cord. And I think that is it. Okay, I believe that is it for the dissection. I think I've reflected all of the different fissures and different lobes and different sections. And I did all the nerves, the cranial nerves on the bottom. This was really something I've been dreading all along. So I survived. So thank you very much.